Air detected.
Unable to detect air.
System failure.
Danger in this realm.
Darkness in the dungeon.
Battle for extra time.
Flat in the line.
I've soiled my pants.
Beef by a combine.
Noise in the forest. Candies in the warehouse.
Regrets to the fullest. Portal to dreamland.
Wall spotted.
Light from Mars.
Heat in the desert. Rock on the beach.
TF with the 1.
Servers at the beach. Theorists of the game.
Air in the clouds.
Wind in the ocean.
Light from the moon.
Fish in the river.
Silence in the desert.
Flower on the grass.
Thunder in the sky.
Storm in the ocean.
Heat from the sun.
Silence in space.
Computer in the office.
Code missing.
Sand depressurized.
Earth observed. Unable to observe Earth.
Cipher lost.
Ice in the freezer.
Leaf on the grass.
Breach in the system. Control point captured.
Tutorial in the game.
Abandoned ship. Speed in the race.
Rejoin. Shitters Fontagi. We're ice.
House in the freedom. Just phasing through.
Clips of the movie.
Memory needed.
Ray in the tray. The sky is beautiful. No more demons.
Holy water in the church. The fire of warmth. I'm watching this area. The rocks for the cosmetics. Window. The air.
Lava inside the Earth core. Help from the above.
Pneumatic in the Tokyo.
Clouds in the sky.
Olive in the north.
Angels in heaven.
Summer in the vacation.
Magic from the unknown.
Purified water bottle.
Campfire head.
Taking the care of the area.
Rock for the tools.
Breeze for the summer.
Lightning discovered electricity.
Enemy forgiven.
Kids at the playground.
Living in the house.
Blood in the donation.
You can't eat the brown part of this banana.
Elders retired.
Mother in the house.
Reflection from the moon.
Doctor-assisted procedure.
Observe is imaginary.
Milky Way in the galaxy.
Free in the land.
Gold in the diamond.
Apples in a push.
Infinite possibilities.
Diamonds in the mineshaft.
Ice in the landers.
Adventure awaits.
Bologna from the sandwich.
You've been given a promotion.
Check it out.
Man standing.
Mama in a box.
Living to tell the tale.
Vine in the sauce. Jesus in the clouds.
1 + 1 is 3.
Computer wins. Bombers on the way.
Agent at your service.
Tsunami on the horizon.
Ramen in the bowl.
Wood on the steel.
Happiness in my face.
Wall straight towards the door.
Ice in the snow.
Soup in a can.
1 is a number.
Cookie in the jar.
The slice of life.
Ship on the river. Ducks from the pond.
Grass touched.
Geometry on the dash.
Sharks in the ocean. Fish in the sea.
Games on the PlayStation.
Memes on the internet.
And on the plank.
Kitty on the sofa.
Winner at the finish line.
Space on the ship. Water on the hill.
Back on the track. Water in the beach.
Business in the melon.
Mountain on the ocean.
Magnet from the refrigerator.
Stereo in the madness.
Time to get some rare items. Leaves on the tree.
Steam in the engine.
Applause in the grove.
Let's get some action.
Permission advised.
Basket from the trees. Animal in the grass.
Fire in the hole. Trees in the forest.
Rice on the grill.
Cat in the cupboard.
Coal in the forest.
Acid through the wall.
I've got the time.
Weather predicted.
Base after the base.
By the darkness.
Coins for scale.
Dits from the device.
Acid in the factory.
Area confirmed.
Egg in the basket.
Pickle in the jar.
Time is a waste.
Fear in the zone.
Power in the plains.
Space in the music. Power in the trip.
1.5 is a decimal.
Files on the PC.
Energy in the area.
News of the lands.
Paper in the cave.
Unable to confirm area. Rock on the ground.
Stone on the table.
Air is a letter.
Defender of the innocent.
Air in the sky.
Pollen through the nose. Wind.
Squish of the mallow.
From the landscape.
Men in the bunker.
Clutter in the funk.
Player beware.
2 is a number.
I in my home.
Broth in the soup.
Electro in the dynamic.
Nature on the tree.
Snow on the mountain. To point to 5 is a decimal. We're in the building.
2.5 is a decimal.
Lava in my mouth.
Auroras in the sky.
Pressure in the volcano.
Boron in the valley.
Platinum in the adventure.
Fan on the ceiling.
Oreo stolen.
Burger from the McDonald's. Sand on the beach. Sunlight in my eyes.
Anger in my face. Lava in the volcano. Acid in my lungs.
Sea on the mountain. Angle in the shape.
Sight not found.
Stone in your lungs. Change phone.
Lollipop on a stick. Chocolate in your factory. Pot under the soil. Missile in your position.
Gas from the smoke.
Slime in the tub.
Dwello in the maestro.
Name on the tag.
.75 is a decimal.
Has been in the hotel.
Sinking in quicksand.
Disobedience found.
Bash in the Remy.
The power of suggestion.
Food in the restaurant.
Pizza in the box.
Pine cones from the tree.
Ice in the fridge.
3 is a number.
Robots at the gate.
Arrows in the body.
Uranium investing the area.
Lightning on the road.
Lost on the flag.
Enemy remaining.
Bees in the hive.
Horntail in the cave.
Bombs in position.
Kids at the basement.
Death in the valley.
The monsters under your bed.
Dominating humiliation.
Zalgo in the text.
Slaughter in the house.
Revenge to the guardsman. Magma in the bound. Blood in the bath.
Fidelity in the waves.
Spider on my face.
Cyber in the chaos.
Justice through the blade.
Demon in the nether. Water on the flame.
Rob in the top.
Research of the organism.
Skeleton in the nether. The brown part of this banana.
Poison in the water.
Marshmallows roasted near the campfire. Nitrogen in the air.
Ice in the system.
Void for the abyss.
Status from the ritual.
Cave of the scarlet sky.
Light from the sun.
Father in the store. Baby on the plain. 4 is a number.
Be of the gods.
The Tower of Infinity.
What?
Riches to rags. Never name consequences.
It's too dangerous.
It's just ham.
Blood on my suit.
Water drowning this creator.
Pollution in the air.
The area will be eliminated.
Pieces in the puzzle.
Boulder from the landslide. Secret from the jungle.
Hurricane above the island.
Flower in the street.
Sanity depleted.
Level buffed.
My roast is ruined.
Voice recordings in the studio.
Biscuit out of stock. Smashing the keyboard.
Bus in the stop.
World of the dead.
5 is a number.
Drink of my vengeance. Souls for the feast. Keeper of the damned. Fear in your eyes. Hellfire to all mankind. Call of the void.
Archfiends underground. The free land has been demolished. The gold and the diamond has been smashed into pieces. Your adventure begins now.
Poison in the sandwich.
You don't deserve this promotion. Brave the unknown. And maybe to stay now. No one has ever lived to tell the tale. The cookie in the jar has expired. Shark seed in your face.
Water from the unknown.
The magnetism refrigerator anywhere. Fire burning the earth.
The track of time is off.
Darkness during the eclipse. I'll have to store. Data black in the cloud. One blowing this man away.
The valley's poison boron. This Oreo is poisonous.
6 is a number.
Heaven to hell.
English or Spanish.
Dolphin in the pool.
A nose home alone.
Birds on the power line.
Mod cancelled.
The banana is all brown.
The virus has took over the system. Light burning the eyes of the innocent.
The father has killed in the store. Monster in your walls.
How dare the thief steal the tsunami from the horizon?
The internet's memes are gone. We need to find them.
I want to find the man with the plank.
The water from the hill is missing. We lost the stereo from the madness. Let's go find it.
Someone stole the fire from the hole.
The acid from the wall is gone.
The light from the darkness has been stolen. Find the thief now.
Find the area confirmer.
Where's the rock? Where's the rock?
The thief will be regret this for stealing the wind from the landscape.
We can't find the lighting for the road.
We lost the remaining enemy.
Where are the kids from the basement?
We lost the slaughter from the house. We still haven't found the blood for the bath. The cave from the scarlet sky was stolen.
Sorry, the air detector is missing. Please find it and try again.
Air detected.
Shatoswordagi.
House in Dar Freedom. Clouds in Dar Sky.
Adventure awaits. On Poissonier. Computer wins. Conquerors on the way.
I send adders revise.
Tsunami on Darwinism. Mounts on the internet.
One on the plank.
Water on deal.
Minute phone. Dar greeter.
Fire in the hole.
Light by the darkness.
We are confirmed.
Flower in Dar plants. Paper in Dar cave.
You're a con to go around. Air in Dar ski.
Indifferent landscape.
Electrox and dynamics.
Eater on the tree.
SNW on DA Newton. Boron in Bell Valley.
Aurea Stallone.
Anger in my face. Lover in the volcano. See on Dalmatin.
One another route. And you need remaining kids at that base. Slaughterhouse.
Oxygen noticed.
Mountain in the lake.
Flame in the crater.
Position firm.
Slab on the deck.
Breeze from the panorama.
Oreo cookie robbed.
Thunder striking the street.
One rival is left.
Children in my basement.
Murder inside the home.
Organs in the restroom.
Fire on the hill.
Water in the hole.
Rock confirmed.
Area on the ground.
Air from the landscape.
Sand stolen.
Oreo on the beach. Kids on the road.
Lightning at the basement.